goddamn fucking Gyokuen Hakuryu. The Ko Empire is a bunch of fucking badasses, and people haven't even seen them go fucking full power yet. This episode of Magi, oh my god, like just seeing all this fucking shit with, you know, like all the Ko Empire, like you're seeing like a little bit of like what they are like, and then as well what they're sort of being up to. Like you see Hakue as well, like met up with her brother Akuria, and he's like ridiculously strong now, and like got off the fucking dark edge, like as he's pretty much like conquered like this whole like tribe in like 3 days, and he's pretty much, you know, just telling her sister, who used to be really friendly to her, it's like, just obey me now, sister, you know, it's your brother wishes for this. And then you see Koen just come out, and you just see him actually being proud of Hakuria for conquering, and you see as well Jidao looking from the distance, like, Jidao, he's fucking interested in this shit. And what I liked in this episode, like there was a bit of filler in this episode, it was the backstory of Gyokuen and the her aide, and I thought that was interesting because we never really got a lot of development with Gyokuen a lot of the time between these two. We never saw how they met, and it seems that, you know, the two got along well, but of course he's just using her to get to the top, and pretty much like the rest of this episode was like, you know, Hakuryu, Hakue, and Koen talking, saying, you know, he just says, do you want to become an emperor? Because I'm too busy with this shit, and learning, you know, about the world. And he's like, it shows that Koen is not just a conqueror, he is very interested in, you know, how this world was and how it came to be, like all the magic tools and everything. He's really interested in that, but they all have to go see their mother and father, and ugh, their father's body is fucked up. It's all purple. It's all like fucking spotty and bulgy. And they meet the queen, Gyokuen, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so happy like that. Like seeing like Koen, I can rely on you." And just like, come the fuck on. Like Gyokuen just immediately just jumped on from like the old king to like the other, and then the will actually said Gyokuen's gonna be the next emperor. And oh my god, people were not accepting this. They were like, fuck that bullshit. And there was going to be a split in the freaking Ko Empire just there. And strange enough, Hakuria accepts this, and we know that this woman is fucking evil, as like she said, like this is the one that actually killed her father and her brothers. And and it turns out like she's actually part of Al Salmon, and it was like she's the one fucking leading this shit. And it's like, oh my god, like when they found, you know, this fucking episode, like freaking Jidal approaches Hakuria telling me, you're just being controlled by your mother, and Gyokuen appears saying, oh, I don't care about you or your my real son and daughter, and it shows that she's got the black rook around her, and it was just fucking crazy, because like Hakuria goes fucking crazy, and Gyokuen just wrecks him, saying, you know, you should just fucking sit down like that. And just her eyes when they go fucking dark, like black and red, it's just, ugh. And she's just saying, just obey me and just sit down like a good little son, like that. That was an amazing episode. And the ending actually surprisingly had a little bit more to it, as it was just all blank for some reason. I thought like the episode was fucking up for me, and then it was like, oh, like we go back to Magnustar and we see the final exams for the 3rd generation, and we see Aladdin's there, and you see that he looks a bit different, like he's actually grown. He's got like this jewel in his head. It looks really cool, and I can't wait to see, you know, what's going to happen next week as well. We should be, well, actually, no, I don't think there's going to be no Magi episode next week, because, you know, of New Year's and Christmas. So I think pretty much next time we get an episode, we're going to have like a new opening, new ending, and I'm looking forward to it, because, you know, fucking Magi for the win. But that's all for me, everyone, so thank you very much for watching. As always, remember to shout out and sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.